All right, we got connected. Look at us go. All right. Trust Crash Course. John McCaig, also Jack McCaig. Um, Two names of one person, just like your person and you're a human, right? You got your straw man, you got your human. Anyway, this Trust Crash Course comes to you from Liberty Aid Academy. This is the only school with proof that it helps its students. We have proof. My proof is posted, of course, first before anyone's because I wouldn't do anything that everyone else couldn't do themselves or replicate, right? What's the point of that? And so then we got all our students' testimonials. Yay, each one with a notarized affidavit. Everyone can live a tax free life. Literally everyone in the US. It's completely legal. Don't pay the IRS taxes legally. Don't report to the IRS legally. Completely legal method to do this. The wealthy elite do it, sure, so that makes it legal. It's completely legal to operate a trust instead of your straw man, your business called the person, right? You can't own anything. You can't. Okay, no one can. No one can own anything. Look at that. An LLC can, your person can, a trust can, but you can't own anything. See, so own nothing, control everything, that's just reality. Marvin, that's a good question. I got a document that says born in 1961. Of course, that's hearsay because I don't remember it, right? And of course, the time limit starts at what year? Maybe I should divulge what year the time loop starts in. So, yeah, that's a good question. You see what I'm saying? If you mean this body I'm currently in, the story is born in 1961. Of course, that story's fake, right? The time loop starts later than that, right? I can't remember my childhood. I really can't. And no one can remember their birth. So, this time loop starts at a certain time. Everyone's given certain memories. Pow, jump, bingo. So, how many years have I actually been in this body? Well, when I figured out the year of the time loop initially, that's like if you hit the summer of love, hey? So, that takes 8 years off my life right there. So, anyway, not boy is 61. That would make me 61, 7, right? That would make me 61 right now. But, minus those 8 years. So I'll be 53 years in this body alive with 61 years of memories. uh, 8 of which I didn't create. Okay, good question. Um, so trust crash course, protect any and all assets. That's what we're going to go through. See, Liberty Aid Academy is the only school with proof. It's an online school, but it's the only school with proof. It's the only school with proof of outcome for their students. Oh, you go do this and you will have this success. That's what we're here for. Literally everyone that comes to us is successful. Everyone. There's no one that's not successful. It also you could be successful extremely quickly. We gather this information, the proof and all this, and then we over the years, right? Since 2016 when I first posted this proof and brought this information to others, there's nothing to worry about for anyone, and I've been posting proof ever since then. So, all right, so you get in this course, and it's an online course, and it teaches you how to open up a trust bank account, and one that you're never gonna pay uh, IRS taxes for. Just use this bank account for everything, right? Quote business, personal, it doesn't matter. Any business can be tax free. Any business can be tax free. You just operate this trust. You can run quote multiple businesses off of one trust bank account. No problem whatsoever. So this is how you legally It's not mine. It's in the trust, right? So then you got your person set up. That other business is now you have two. You got your trust, yay, and you got your person, right? So your person, this thing over here, don't give it anything except for a great credit profile. Go get an EBT card for your person, not you. But that's $3,000 a year, every year. Well, it's only increasing, right? Because they're devaluing the dollar. So right now it's $3,000 a year. Our course is less than that. You get paid back just at EBT alone in the first year, let alone protect your assets, no paying federal taxes, no reporting federal taxes, and on and on and on and on with the benefits here. So, a little overview. And as we're going through this, okay, this is just a crash course telling you about this trust, okay, and why it works. So, if you have any questions on this topic at all as we go through it, please just ask them in the comments there. You can see that this is D. Howard. Hey, will the insurance send a tax bill for the trust? It depends on what the insurance is for now, doesn't it? If you got insurance in the name of the trust, yeah, they'll send a bill. Um, that's a pretty broad question. So you see how few people are on. This you could beat the government at taxes. You beat them on jurisdiction. Nobody gets vaccinated, right? With this, no, nobody could be arrested once you sign this trust because you're not with we anymore, right? The devil 33, right? We me 33. You're not with the devil no more. So as soon as you switch affiliations, you're unarrestable. That's pretty good. The IRS. Oh, will the IRS send a tax bill for the trust? No. Of course not. It's a tax free trust. It can never incur taxes. And it can never incur having to report the taxes. So the IRS will never send a tax bill. Not for the trust. That's funny. Boy, I'm not going to get this concept across. I don't think you. This course teaches you how to go to the bank where you're currently banking anywhere, open up a bank account, and then as long as your money goes through that, the IRS is never going to want a penny from you. They're never going to want a piece of paper from you, and they're never. Let's say this side of it because I never have. They're never going to send a piece of paper to you. Your trust, ever. Not ever. You get the EIN, you're done with the IRS. Okay? No matter what you're doing. See, this is structure based. This isn't like LLC or something like that. LLC or any other corporation type is a sub corporation of the Igawi Trust. Okay, so what does that mean? They're all taxable entities. They're all sub corporations of the trust they own. Right? The Igawi Trust is a trust. It's this type of trust. It's just got a different God, right? We trust. You see, that's the name of their God. Is that name Jesus? No. Is it Allah? No. Is it any name that there's any church for it? No. Meaning, I mean, oh, I feel like I'm the only one with experience here. It's anyone could do what I've done. You see what I'm saying? You switch affiliation, you sign the trust. You literally can you do you know you're unarrestable. Do you follow me? You can't do anything to harm anyone or something like that, but there's nothing they could do to you. I can't believe people don't test this like I have done for years. Why get the EIN number? To be tax free forever and run all your money through a bank account. You can't open a bank account without an EIN. That's why you get an EIN. So that the IRS and the rest of the government never takes any money from you ever. You see what I'm saying? That's why you get a trust with an EIN. Because this is about, being able to live your life in a way that no one's going to touch your money, not ever. And you don't have to worry about someone touching your money. And it also comes with all these perks. Oh, now my person, which you told me was me, now my person, I'm going to give it nothing. And so why don't you give me everything this person qualifies for? How about housing? You got some Section 8 housing up here? I'll take that. That's free, right? That's free. Free housing. Oh, got food stamps? That's free food. You got Medicare? Oh, great. Medicaid, I mean. Your state stuff. Not every state does, but have you got it? That's free insurance. Thanks. Free internet, free phone. I've gone through all these things. Yeah, get in, get the trust, and then after get in the mentor program and just go through the topics. And like, oh, you need your EBT card. This, go fill out your form. This is like how you fill in every blank when I go and fill mine in. It's so easy, right? Make it easy. Easy to do, easy to start your bank account for the trust, really fast, easy to get this done. No problems for anyone, no problems for me. I'm here twice a week, or YouTube Live, right? I'm here twice a week, Mondays at noon, and Thursdays at 7, and Mondays at noon. I was on Saturday too. I came on Saturday and just did some bio information. I just get on here live and I'm like, hey people, guess what? I'm still here. There's no, this is all copyrighted. I'm the first one to do this. I'm the first one to prove that hey, there's no problems, and the school is still post and proof, right? All our students have success. None of our students have problems. That's it. That's it. Then, so I won't get a tax statement on my trust checking account through the bank. Nope. Now, so you won't do that. That's correct. You won't. Pretty great, right? No, nothing. Now let's think about this. Let's go a step further, okay? Let's Ben. Good question. Let's go a step further, okay? Because here you got your all your money flows through your trust account, so no taxes, no reporting, fantastic. Let's say you want to interact with an entity, you get paid, and they say, hey, you have to fill out this tax form if you want to get paid from us. So it's like, okay, I can't help you with this trust if you have a W-2, W-4 situation. You have to use your business card, the person. Okay, but if you're a W-9 situation, you just fill in the trust, and what? End of the year they send a 1099, but you and the IRS know you're a non-reporting, non-taxable entity. So what do you do with that 1099? Burn it, throw it in the trash, whatever. It doesn't matter. Nothing, right? You do nothing with it. You could do something, but you don't have to pay or report. Not ever. It's non-reporting. Do you see that? Wherever you interacted with that said, oh, you got to do this W-9. Okay, fine, and then pay me, great. Don't withhold anything, great, okay, and then send a 1099. Why? Because that entity, wherever you interacted with, they're required to send a 1099 out for every W-9. Doesn't they're not? It's not up to them whether you're not taxable or not. They're just supposed to send a 1099. You know whether you're not taxable or not. So this trust isn't taxable. That's that. Toss it in the garbage. Done. You see, it's really easy for any business. You simply are replacing the bank account with this trust bank account. That's it. You're like, oh, okay, well, I get. How do I get paid as a business? I got Stripe. I got PayPal. I got whatever. You know, you just apply for an account and name the trust. That's it. And those two things, bank account and your payment gateway, that's all you change to be tax free forever. Nothing changes on the front end of your business. Not your URL. Nothing. Not one single thing. And all of a sudden, you get all the time back from not having to report taxes. And all of a sudden, that day you do that with the bank account, right? No more paying the IRS forever. That's it. So I went a little further with the answer to that question. I hope it helped, Ben. There's no way it's that easy. Thank you. Thank you very much. I take that as a compliment. Yeah, I am the best account, right? Right? That's a backhanded compliment. I will take. Thank you. Correct, right? If it wasn't for the meeting, that's what I say on every YouTube. I was like, what is the government, right? What is the government? All the government workers, right? All the wealthy elite. What are they? And everybody shouts evil. It's like, no, not that one, not the omnibus one. And it's what? Lazy. That's right, man. They're lazy. Hey, man, I gotta get my jet ski worked on by the jet skis guys coming, and I only got one jet ski to ride right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm busy. Right? They sold their soul, plenty of money, no problem. Off they go on their jet ski. Whoa! Do what you want. Whoops! You're gonna reincarnate, etc. But yeah, no, you actually, Ben. No, you hit the nail on the head, my man. You got it exactly. You have it exactly. They're using the same system that we have been using the whole time, right? I'm an accountant. I should have figured this out. Well, I did. I got a master's in accounting. I also got a master's in business administration, MBA. And I'm in business, and what I did as an accountant, I never, ever filled out taxes and helped anyone with them, not once. But I did auditing, and it wasn't for that long either. Did accounting for a year, so I was like, man, I gotta figure out how to beat you all, not go along with you. Ugh. But you go check out the paperwork, and it's like, okay, what are you people really doing here at the city, at the airport, at the all the places, all the businesses? What are you doing? You check the books, right? Do they match reality? Oh, let's see. You know, and it turns out matching reality is their problem, isn't it? Right? Their stories don't match reality. It's so funny. Anyway, yes, Ben, you're getting it. You're getting it. It is that easy because they're super lazy, is super evil, and everyone could live this easier life. You know what I mean? Like they do. But hey, shh, keep it quiet. We sold our soul, all that stuff. Don't tell the Muggles. They're our slaves. Oh yeah, no, well, not all of them. Not all of them. Not anymore. Sorry. We've been watching you. Figured it out. Now, now we're not your slaves anymore. Sorry. So, what is Liberty Aid Academy? Liberty Aid Academy teaches our students to radically improve their lifestyle with legal, easy to use financial methods not widely known, but proven by testimonials to work for all of our students. Our courses use copyrighted, unique material only used at our school. All our students' testimonials have a notarized affidavit proving their outcomes and testimonials are 100% real by real people just like you. We help regular people. Our prices are in line with that. It's a family-run business. Uh, we do this work ourselves and have for years. Everything's fine. We're here to help you through this, okay? And we got proof it works. We do this because we were able to help our family do this. And we realized what a radical shift it was and an improvement in our life. And so we wanted to bring it to everyone else. This is the first time it's been done. It's copyrighted. I did it first. I posted my proof first, right? I'm the OG, original. The rest of them, no, they don't have any proof. And I'm always moving this technology and its abilities forward. I do a new mentor video every week. Fill out this form, get this money, do this to do this. Real things people need. Okay? How do I not get vaccinated? These are questions people ask me. I need to be able to do this. Okay, you trust to do this. Yes, this is how. This is exactly how I do it. This has been my experience. Also, there's an amazing online forum that we have at the school that's private. There's no way I could go over all the information and it's daily. Somebody's posting another question, another thought, another experience. It's so much information. It used to be just my information, right, at the school, and that's still there. But now there's this other body of knowledge coming from other people. What crypto accounts do I got? Hey, well, I got 6, and here are the places I was approved. That's invaluable. That means you didn't have to try 30 places and get those 6. You see what I'm saying? We are here for our student success, period. That's it. We're doing this work. You see what I'm saying? We're doing it every day. I'm doing this with people, packing to get money. Excuse me. so is everyone else in the student forum. So they're all like, oh, how do I do this? How do I get this, right? So this is a tax-free trust. No one has to pay taxes. No one in the U.S. has to ever pay taxes ever again. You get this trust, and you're like, no, I have a business. No, it's for businesses too. Yeah, you just simply switch out this non-taxable entity, switch out the bank account, and your business stays the same. You're golden, no paying taxes all the time, and money back from preparing tax forms. All that comes back to you. Your life radically changes. Okay. What is the tax code that allows this? This is the IRS code. This is a portion of it, right? Chapter 26, that's what the 26 means of the corpus of the Ingawi Trust, right? They call it a United States Code because the Ingawi Trust has a slash and it also operates as United States Inc. at USA Inc., right? Okay. So, this is chapter 26 of the corpus of the Ingawi Trust, uh, U.S. Code, section 508. Special rules with respect to 501c3 organizations, which are what? Nonprofits. Oh, pay no tax. Yay. Fantastic. New organizations must notify the secretary that they are applying for recognition of 501c3 status. Oh, you have to notify the secretary at the IRS. You have to apply, in other words, to get 501c3. Yeah, everybody's been told that. Except as provided in subsection C. Oh, well, let's look down there. Exceptions. Mandatory exceptions. Great. Mandatory means you don't apply yet. So what do we have? Churches? Oh, I heard of that, right? Churches don't pay taxes. Okay, cool. Comma, they're integrated auxiliaries, more churches. Comma, and conventions. Oh, that's not a church. Or association of churches. So church, not church. Okay. Not church is fine. So you can do a church, no problem, with these methods. And that's fine. But you also don't have to do a church. In other words, you could operate tax free in any methodology you want. Business, personal, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a church. Okay, fine. Says right there, no problem. Well, a convention. We'll go over that definition right after this portion of code, which shows no reporting of taxes. That's right. Same chapter, the U.S. Code, which they call the IRS Code, right? Chapter 26 of the Ingawi Trust Corpus. Section 6033, right? 3 plus 3 is 6. So C6 and 9 are a hook. And every number of the double reduces down to 6 or 9, because that's all. Right? Gotcha! Clever symbology, right? So that's why 666 add them together. 1 plus 8, 9, right? 6 and 9 are the same symbol. One's one way, one's the other, but the same exact symbol. Anyway, that's what that symbol means. So now you know. And so let's go through this. U.S. Code. Returns by exempt organizations. Let's see what it says. Organization is required to file in general. And this is returns by exempt organizations. You see what I'm saying? So this organization is exempt. And let's see. In general, except as provided in paragraph 3, every organization exempt from taxation under section 501 shall file an annual return. Okay. I like that first word of that sentence. Except. Oh, you got to file an annual return? Except. And let's go down, look at that number 3. Okay, wait, this is word for word of that whole last section. I mean, absolutely, exactly, word for word. Right? Mandatory exceptions, churches, comma, they're integrated auxiliaries, another church, comma, and conventions or association of churches. Okay, well, that's exactly the same. No reporting, no paying taxes if you're a convention. Great. What's a convention? It's agreement between two parties. Guess what? A trust is an agreement you could make and hold two parties. You could be grantor and trustee. You just can't be beneficiary. And guess what? You don't have to name the beneficiaries. Isn't that clever, convenient, and all that stuff? That the wealthy elite set up a system that's invisible with no forms of paying taxes and didn't tell anybody about it. I just caught him. And now we can all do it. Yay! It's so great. So no question. Okay, okay. So what can you put in this trust? You can put any kind of money in this trust. You go open a bank account. I got one at Chase and etc. Right? Get a bank account. You could also many things that qualify as money. You could use this trust to get a crypto account. Many different type of crypto places. Right? I have one. I post the proof of Coinbase, but you get into our forum and you hear about all the other ones. Kraken. It's just all these. Do these. Have your money tax free over there if you do it in crypto. Okay. What else? Your equities like bonds, stocks, that kind of stuff. Yeah. You could get a Schwab account, TD Ameritrade account, what have you, like that, right? Equities kind of some kind. You could get that in the trust, no problem whatsoever. I have posted all proof of doing all these things years ago, actually, years ago. But it's still up, but I'm just saying, everything's fine for years, yay. Uh, any vehicle, right? Any car, your car, but it says your car, but really anything with a title down at the DMV, you can put in the name of this trust. A boat, a trailer, a mobile home, tractor trailer, right? Your work equipment and all that. Yeah, have plenty of clients that have done that. So your home, meaning any real estate could go in the name of this trust, and then your second step, follow my recommendations on how to name a trust and stuff like that for this reason. But guess what? You could own any real estate. Doesn't matter what kind it is. Whether it's residential or industrial or business or what commercial or any of that doesn't matter. Okay, any real estate can be owned by this type of trust. And then your next step, of course, would be to apply at the county level for property tax exemption. Yay! Oh yeah, this trust qualifies for that. What's a nonprofit? Yay! Your quote business. Yes, I explained already, right? You could just go open up a trust account, switch out your paper gateway, and your quote business, which you're not going to change at all, except for your bank account and your payment gateway, nothing else, is now tax free forever, reporting free forever, legally, completely legally. And you can get this trust open really easily. We made this easy to do, right? Watch the video, read, sign the document. Boom. Get the EIN. Oh, hey, bank. I'll need an appointment. See you tomorrow. Go open your trust. That's it. Literally, that's it. Do we have other trading in there for you? Yeah. We have that. Become an expert, no problem, no problem. But the goal is open this trust. That's the day you're tax free. Why do we want that to take a long time or take up a lot of your time? We don't. Neither do you. So then we get, oh, well, wait a minute. You just told me a story that tax code says I can get 501c3 status with no application. That's it exactly. That's it exactly what I said. That's what the code says. But let's get you even more comfortable with getting this trust, with getting this course, with knowing this knowledge, with changing your life forever. Let's hear it from the bankers of the government, the SBA. This is, they bothered during the EIDL, PPP stuff to give us guidance that you don't need to apply to get 501c3 status. Here it is, right here, black and white. And you could actually Google this PDF. It'll pop right up. Just do SBA, faith-based organizations FAQ. This that stuff right there, top of the white box. You just hit that into Google. Pow! Up pops this PDF, and this is on page 2. You can read it from there, or you can read it with me right here on this. But either way, that's where I got it from the government, the bankers of the government, right? The SBA is the business bankers of the United States government. The bankers run everything. The business bankers run the bankers. So let's see what the top bankers have to say about what I had to say, okay? Let's see. Because I've been doing this since 2016. Here I am, live at least twice a week. No problems whatsoever. Trying to tell everybody, do you love your government or do you pay, okay, keep paying taxes. No problem. If you don't maybe love them like an idol and want to give them your money, right? Okay, well, this is a legal way where you don't have to. That's it, okay? So here we go. Automatic 501c3 nonprofit status. Frequently asked questions regarding participation of faith-based organizations in the PPP and EIDL program. Nice. How will churches qualify if they've not been informed of tax-exempt status by the IRS? Okay. You had a question about churches in case you got a church. We have another question, not about churches. Let's read about it. Do organizations, not churches, right? Do organizations have to request and receive tax-exempt status or just meet the requirements of 501c3 status to be eligible? What a great question. And it has a long first sentence here, but then the second one, when we get to it, it's really easy. It's like it has two questions, and then the first one answers what? This first sentence answers about the churches, doesn't it? Churches, integrated auxiliary churches and conventions or association of churches, that's word for word lifted from the code, right? Qualify for PPP and EIDL loans as long as they meet the requirements of Section 501c3 of the IRS code and all other PPP requirements. Okay, that's the answer to the first question. There are two questions in number 3, right? Second question, do organizations? Oh, okay. Look at this. Second answer. Such organizations are not, and it does say churches, you see, such organizations are not required to apply to the IRS to receive tax-exempt status. See 26 United States Code, Section 508C1A. That's it. That's just proving what I'm telling you right here. But it doesn't say, oh, go open a trust or something like that. I'm telling you how to do that. I got the proof, no problem. Works completely. So how's our school different? I mean, obviously, we're different than every other school. Irish Lord A was happening. Hey, John. Actually wondering if you could go into more detail about real estate tax exemption in the mentor program, possibly. Yeah, I think I did a video on that, but no, let me do that. That's a good idea. I'm gonna just put on my list, man. Because I got a list of topics. The pen. Pardon me. No, that's good. Mentor program is all about giving answers to what people need who are in the mentor program. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, Irish Lord wants that. Nice. I'm on it. Let me see what I have up, and whatever I don't have up, I might just redo it from scratch so we get it all. Like, that's what I'm doing with the mentor program. Everything from scratch right now, yeah. No, I love it. I love getting people exactly what they need. I love it about this school. We're a small school, and we focus on what works for, myself, everyone at the school who works here, and our clients. That's what we need. Easy things that work for our clients. All right. Happy to help. Good suggestion. Keep the suggestions coming for what are good videos in the mentor program. Thank you for that. I look in the no problem. I love beating them. Oh man, do I love it. And that means I beat them. Hey, guess how I beat them? No. I look in the forum, the private forum, Liberty Aid Academy, for topics too. What are good ones in there? Useful people ask about, so on. Okay. So we're an online school. We have a support system there. Like I said, we have a great team. If you want to hear more about that, our offerings at the school and our team and so on, get into Thursday at 7 p.m. live on YouTube. That's our admissions. Tells all about the school, the courses, all that stuff. Okay. Jump in that one. Ask any questions there. But what's different about our school? Yeah, we have a support online, like an online school, like a great online school. We have all that. We're here to support you. But different than any other school, online, not online, whatever, we have testimonials of outcome proof from our students. No other school has that, okay? No other school. You can't find another school. Yale, nope. Stanford, nope. You know, where I went to school, University of North Carolina, nope. No, no, they don't have proof. You can't like, oh, what happened after they took that course of study? Where's the proof of all those people? That's not there. That's what we have. What happened after you opened the trust and what happened? We have that ongoing. We still have it, and we have new testimonials in all the time. And once you're a student, part of your online profile, you could be in the student forum and read about all that stuff, all that success. So, yeah, sure, you read the testimonials. Oh, hey, this thing works. You're in. Then you're like, whoa, there's so much great stuff to do with this trust. What's most important for me to do next? So you just make a little list. Oh, I'm going to get that ABT card first. That sounds great. $250 a month, every month. Boom. That's number one. Okay, what's next? And you just go through what the hacks are. You're like, oh, this means a lot to me. For me, I don't have a property tax issue, so I'm not, focused on that right now. Other people, that's a huge amount of money, and that's what I'm going to do first. It just depends on your situation. But in the mentor program, it's really great. All the videos, Irishler was saying, all the videos are in there. Each one has a name, and so you go in each one, and you learn completely how to do that thing. Okay, everything about it, the application for it, like everything. So it's easy to index. It's just topic by topic. When you want to study it, when you want to do it, you're like, oh, I'm going to do this one next. That's it. So easy. We make it easy. Okay, it has to be easy. Good school makes it easy, and we have proof of the outcome. Okay. Irishler, this stuff is easier than it sounds. Yeah, I do more talking about this stuff. Honestly, I'm here talking, and you fill out a form. That's it, and then you get the money. I mean, yeah, so true. To anyone who has issues wrapping their head around, right? John will show you the way. Yeah, if I could do it, so could you. Yeah, it's anyone in the U.S. You could read, and you could send an email. You know what I'm saying? Like there's really not much to this. You see, and it has to be like that because the wealthy elite, again, we talked about are what? Yeah, they're evil, but what's their actions? What they're lazy. They don't want to do so, and they're hidden, right? This is non-reporting. There's no, oh, there's a secret application. There's not even an application. You see what I'm saying? You get the EIN, that's it. That's how invisible and clever this is. It's really clever. And it's like, wait, it's too easy. I mean, I get that. I mean, how can you tell an accountant, listen, I want to get out of taxes, right? I don't want to have to report. And then you go to an accountant and you're like, no, well, I'm a good accountant. I got a proof from all my clients. So not just my proof, proof from all our clients, right? Oh, okay. And it's no, that's too easy. What? Isn't that what a great accountant is supposed to do? Supposed to be no, no. Oh, I got you out of them taxes. Great. Got you out of reporting, which means what? You don't need me, right? You don't need an accountant. You don't need an accountant. There's no reporting. There's just, oh, how do I hack and get the money from having this trust? Yeah, I have that, but once you learn it, right, you don't need me anymore. You just stay in the school and hang out and learn more over time. Yes, absolutely. We have higher, upper echelon stuff we're going to come out with and stuff, absolutely. But I mean, this is affordable for everyone, and and you get paid back in your first year. Okay, then it's after that is all payback, all of it, just taking from them. That's what I used to. That's what I used to talk about because I have more court cases against the bankers than anyone alive, right? And I used to before I did this trust, right? I would get it help people with their debt, which is now going to be over on Patreon. We haven't opened it yet, but we get into all that work over on Patreon. That's just so they don't shut our website because America's one thing is censorship now, right? You can't put stuff on YouTube or Facebook or no, that's not what the accepted science says. Oh, well, who's the acceptor? And who are the influencers, right? Why are people trying to give me influenza and you call them influencers? Influencers or is it influencers? I don't know. It's a very minor distinction to me. uh, Hi, influencer. Anyway, let's keep going. Um, yeah, no, thank you, Irish Lord. It's Irish Lord. Come on here. You know, I'm doing these live. It's like, what? What can you do? I'm like, no, no, it's really easy. It's like this. And then he was like, oh, okay. Thought about it, donated, opened up his trust, and off he goes. I mean, all, listen to me again, all of our students are successful. You can completely change your life. So, yeah, they can't take your money's fine in your bank account, not paying them taxes, not reported, driving down the road, they can't arrest you, just on and on and on and on. It's amazing. So yeah, and what comes with the trust too is Business Finance 101. This course tells you how to build credit for the trust, which is why we had so many people successful getting PPP and EIDL, and I posted my proof of doing it too. But you can still build credit right now, like credit cards, and teach you how to build a trust credit profile is different than your personal one. You know, so you could it's actually advantageous to carry balances on your credit cards and stuff over there, whereas it's not on your personal one. So you don't ever carry balances on your personal credit cards again. It's all over there on your business, which is good if you're, oh, you paid on your credit card or you're carrying a balance. Would you like more credit? That's like, actually, I would. Thanks. Right? We teach you how to do that. Auto loans, lines of credit, that kind of stuff. Okay. And you're like, oh, well, do I have to go to a super special bank? No. You go, where are you banking now? Just go in there and do this. Do I give other suggestions? Yeah, I gave some today about where you can bank. And I give some in your training too. You can bank, but just go in. You like where you're banking now, right? For whatever reasons, I live here. This is works for my. You don't have to tell me. I believe you. You picked your bank, and that's cool. Just so that you'd be like, hey, bank where I bank now. I need to come in and open a trust account. They're like, oh, great, trust account. You must have lots of money. No problem, right? So we have this mentor program. You have to have opened a trust and gotten in Business Finance 101, which comes with the trust now. You have to get in that, right? And you have to have done that work and then get in the mentor program. Okay, that's like the prerequisites. Okay, at our school for getting the mentor program where it's unlimited. There, I teach you everything there. Okay, it's just you pick a course topic and then I'm gonna do that one first. Great. And we have advising sessions, right? But two of them come with your trust. That already comes with that. That's just like extra in case somebody needs me or I want to talk to Jack before I get the trust. Yeah, people do. Go ahead. Let's talk. Let's ask me your big, heavy questions, and I'll answer them, and you'll be like, "Oh man, that's easy." Just like we got. Wait, that's too easy. I'm like, I know it's too easy. It's like, how can you not do this? You see, I love that their laziness is ultimately their undoing because once they're found out, it's like, oh, okay, well, that's easy. I'm gonna go do that. So really, the only thing we're offering right now extra is this mentor program. So you go get the trust, learn how to build credit, and that's what we have for you. You can contact us through these methods. I recommend emails best. Christopher Bobby. So could you name the trust as the consumer? I don't know what that means. I think I only got one. Oh yeah. You get one with the trust, Irish Lord, you get one with the Business Finance 101. So you get two, basically the bundle right now. How it's working right now, Irish Lord, okay? It's a premium product because having enough of my time and how to build, the credit profile, how to build credit accounts and all that with the trust. Everybody wants all that. Like everybody wants my time. Everybody wants to learn how to build this credit. Everybody wants all that. Everybody, oh, I need the trust. Of course you do. So that's everything that everybody needs. Um, your life will change forever as soon as you get this. Oh, Christopher Bobby, I meant make it the consumer, not name it the consumer. Consumer of what? I was short. Christopher Bobby. Mine is literally my first last name trust. Yeah. That's the most recommendable name, if that's what you're talking about as a name. But I don't understand. Consumer means the one that's purchasing things, and you have a debit card so you can purchase things. You can consume whatever as trustee for the trust. There are no limitations. Yeah, I mean, as trustee of the trust, there's no limits what you can do with the trust as trustee. There are no limits. There you can do anything financially, buy, sell, pay for anything within the trust, pay for something for your person, or pay for a. There's no limits. There's no, oh, guess what? You can't do this. Nope, there's none of that. There's, you get a debit card, you do whatever, and there's no reporting ever. That's it. You know, sorry, write a check. No reporting. Well, I did with a credit card, no reporting. Whatever your question is, and I've had them all. There's no reporting and there's no paying of taxes. Doesn't matter what you do. This isn't action based, okay? It's structure based. All right. I'm just not getting you on your question there, Christopher Bobby. I'm sorry about that. So that's it. I mean, can you imagine what a leg up you would have if you never had to never reported to the IRS, and never had to pay them forever? Well, that's what the wealthy elite have done. Okay, they did that, and think of the time and money savings and all that stuff, and that helps build their wealth, like they've done. Like without this, that's why they keep accumulating everything. Of course, they were given all they had for free when they got here, and at the base level, like for housing and bills and stuff, they don't pay any of those bills. No, 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 not at any level. But the super wealthy, they get all those hacks too, and then they were given a larger sum of money and pieces of land and so on. So the revenue stream was naturally larger. So they're just piling up, due to what their trust has and continues to grow. They just have more. So it's kind of like America's the most evil location that there is, really, because there's no, capitalism. Hooray! You do what you want, building so much wealth that you're a billionaire. I mean, you gotta question somebody, if they're pure evil or not, if they're a millionaire, I think, right? If you own more than one house, are you evil? Of course, right? Of course you are. Because what? Someone in the street homeless due to you. Okay? So anyone who's wealthy is evil, right? They only care about themselves. They are accumulating more and more. So some of this work is the work I'll be getting into on Patreon, like the spiritual technology that actually, all this financial technology, all this works, okay? But then, we're in the system that I didn't create. This is how you hack it and beat it financially, okay? But then how do you hack it and beat it, in other financial ways? Some other ways that I just can't. They shut down my web. They will shut down my website and our YouTube channel if I talk about it there. I've seen it. Like all those videos they used to post and so on. They took them down. So I have to move them over to Patreon and talk about that over there. And I have a new book coming out that'll be up on Patreon. That'll be like first thing. It's now in its final formatting. It's all been edited, everything like that. Uh, a lot of information I have never released before, and two major pieces of technology in there are, it's hard to, think about this. it's hard to decide, based on information, you make your financial decisions, right? Let's put it that way. Uh, oh, I have this amount of money, I need to do this for this amount of time, da da da. You make your choices, right? How, day to day, I'm planning like this. Well, if we're in a time loop, which we are, and you knew the end year, and it wasn't that long from now, wouldn't that matter? Wouldn't that have a huge impact on your planning? Well, it does for those people that know the 330 million here, right? The 33, as they call themselves, the one with the double, that hive. They know because they remember every lifetime. They know the time loop. They know everything, and the time loop never changes. In other words, 9/11 is the same day. Happens the same. The stock market goes up. It goes down. They know everything. It's always Apple Computer. It's always Microsoft. It's always Bill Gates. It's always, 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 always everything the same. Because that's a fair test of the soul. A constantly changing test would not be fair. It's that simple. It's that simple. Okay? And so the 33, well, I'll tell you what, this is stuff I can't really go into, but once you have this knowledge, you see, and I'm going to release it over there on Patreon, it has a great impact on your life and what you're going to plan to do and so on. Especially, there's stories that are a bunch of lies, just don't have any traction anymore. What has traction is the truth. And so you get it, oh, well, let me get into that mentor program and take more of their money. Yeah, how about that? The other piece of spiritual technology I will be releasing in this book is how anyone, anywhere on earth can get a free house without paying any money. $0. And so it's, we're separating the wheat from the chaff. It's the end of time, basically. And we're near the reset loop, and this is how we will make it. So guess what? 6 feet, baby. How about you can't get on this property? Yeah, like that. How about this is already pre-planned? It happens every time loop, and I'm just simply giving the information that causes the obvious completion that completes every time. That's the information that I need to, and way more information is going to be over there on Patreon. This is kind of the basic level stuff. You get into this trust. Okay, I got my money together. I'm doing this. I got all that hacked. Now it's like, okay, because a lot of this, what I teach financially is like, wow, that's all hidden. That's amazing. It reveals to you, there's something more at work here, something planned and so on. And so, it kind of shows that this is a difficult, extremely difficult, God level difficult game for our soul we find ourselves in. And so the more I've done this financial work against the powers that be and so on, the more I've learned about that. Really, I've learned it all. There's nothing that's hidden. And so the people that do this work and want to, move forward financially, move their family forward, have a happy, safe, easy life, and don't want to be messed with. You know what I'm saying? That just want to live a happy life. Like that's most everyone. This technology is for them. Do you see what I'm saying? They're not going to be harmed or injured or taken, or the things aren't going to be, and all that. This is the extra technology that needs to be done in the moment for free. You see, that technology is what you learn. Me going into the bank, sue the bankers 50 times and stuff like that. Teach them. What was my tagline when I started this for a decade ago? I guarantee to beat any bank or government for any donation amount. That's literally my first tagline in like 2012. Can you even imagine that? And I had a radio show that too. I mean, and I'm untouched, unharmed. You see, this is real. The spiritual quest that we're on, there's no war is fake even. You see what I'm saying? This is all figured out so that we can't be harmed or injured, but we can suffer greatly, obviously, as many can. But this is about how to overcome that, see what's really going on in reality, getting traction, getting a roof over your head, getting money in your bank account, food on your table, I lost everything in the crash in 07, 08. And then decided, I got to fix my credit, got to get it where these bankers, which I learned to do, taught everyone to do. That's like, okay, how do you protect everything? That's the trust. Oh, it protects more than just money and physical things. Protects us too. Oh, fantastic. How can we extend that, right, to getting other things like real estate? So, yeah, that's what's in this book, okay? Let's see. Oh, consumer name. Oh, like the purse's name. I got you called a consumer. That's clever. I see where you're getting at now. I'm sorry, I missed that. Yeah, and Irish Lord caught up on that before I did, so thank you, Irish Lord. Okay, so I'll keep you posted on that Patreon thing. If you got no more questions or anything like that, fine, no problem. We're here when you're ready. Uh, censorship is real, okay? Unless you're posting this out on your social media, I can't get any traction out there. I can't, they just block. Like, oh, put the block on that one, you know? And so unless you're putting it out there to people, they're not going to see this. It's unbelievable. This helps everyone that has done it. Everyone. For years and years and years. No problems, no hiccups, nothing of any kind for any of our students. So please tell others about it. It'll only help them, and it'll help your karma. Okay, thank you for all the good questions today. If there's nothing else, then I hope you Patreon as soon as we can get it going. There's a small team here, and we got a series of steps to do, and we want to make sure we get it right. But it's on our short list, okay? As soon as we can get it done. Irish Lord, all right? Okay, good question. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. Mondays at noon, Thursdays at 7. Show up. Let's do some more of this. Great questions, great thoughts, great